Okay, I'm going to try and show you how to do the magic circle and hopefully the first 3 rounds of the potato. So first of all, let's get the setup first. Twirl around your small finger and then go this way, like this. Oh no, like this, sorry. So this is how it works, and then 2 rounds around the middle finger. I do 2 rounds for magic circle. Some people do 1, so it depends on which method you find more comfortable. So you put your crochet hook under this too, and then you go on to hook this thing, the working line, hook it, and then pull through both. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, and then we're going to do 1 single crochet, single chain. This is called a chain. Okay, this is 1 chain. Okay, let me adjust this. Okay, so this is 1 chain, and then after we do a chain, this is called a startup chain, and then we can actually do the single crochet. This pattern actually asks for 8 single crochet in the first round. So how you do is, first of all, take this, go underneath this or this, and then hook on to here, come out. So now you have 2 hooks, 2 hook on your hook. Then you go underneath this, hook it, and then pull through. This is 1 single crochet, okay, 1 stitch. And then I'm going to show you another time. Under this, and then behind this, hook it, and then pull through. You got to adjust. Okay, now you have 2 hooks on your hook, and then go around this and then pull through. You have now 2 stitches. Now one more time. So 1, 2, 3. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 8 now. Let me show you how to count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so for beginners, what is better for us is actually, okay, so like I say, the marker. So what you do is you mark at the first one. So it's really like a safety pin, put through. Okay. And then what happens is that you need to close the loop, right? So put back through, tighten it, and then, oh actually my bad, you don't need to tighten it first. Okay, let me show you how this magic, why is it called magic circle, is because it will actually close up. So you pull the working one, you see, this one is the tail, they call it the tail. So tail, pull the tail, put it slightly first. Can you see that one is tightening compared to the other one? And then you stop. You pull the one that is tightened. Yeah, pull the tight one. Oh, sorry. This is the tightening one. You pull it. So you don't pull the tail, you pull the one that is tightening. Then you see, now it's actually very, very close already. And then, now you can pull the tail again. Okay, so now it's like it's closed up. Okay, and then what happened is that, so this is your tail. Sometimes we'll actually cut the tail so it's shorter so they don't mistake with your working line. Okay, so now how we close this is, so how you hold the yarn most likely is you wind around this, you actually yarn over your small finger, and then you do this. So your working line is always in front. This is actually help you to actually adjust your tension because you can pull it taut. Okay, so what happened is that now what we're going to do is, remember just now I actually marked my first stitch, right? So now you can actually take it out and then put your hook through that gap. It's going to be a bit more difficult for the first round because it's very, very small. Okay, so now it's like this, right? So we're going to do a slip stitch to actually close this round. Again, put your hook it through the first stitch and then through the hook on your hook. So now this is called a slip stitch. So you're done with the slip stitch, and then you're going to do a standing stitch, one single chain. Okay, one single chain, and then in that same hole, you see here, this hole here, this space here, you're going to put through the hook again. Okay, it will get easier as you go into rows, but now it's going to be a bit tight, which you need to, because if not, when you stuff the fillings in, you will see the fillings from the gaps, which it's like you see the potato meat underneath the skin, you know. So now we're going to pull through, and instead of pulling through so you pull through and then you have two hook on your hook, so it's like just now when you first started, and then you're going to go around the yarn and then pull through both hooks. So this is your first stitch on your second row. Okay, so we're going to mark this first. Okay, so we mark this. Okay, and then in this particular row, you're going to increase in every single stitch. You have 8 stitches, so you're going to increase in every single stitch. So in each stitch from the previous round, you're going to do 2 crochet, single crochet. So now this is one ready. Then I'm going to put through the same hole again here, and then pull it out and do a single crochet. So now I have 2 stitches in the same hole. So I'm going to show it again in the next one. So now go through this, pull through 1 time, 2 time. So I've got 4. Next one, put through the hole, go through the hole, yarn over. So you wrap the yarn, you hook it, and then pull hook, and then 1 more time. So now I have done it 3 times. I will have 6 stitches, right? Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So okay, now let's continue. Try to do it slowly. 4, 5, 6, 7, okay. It's advisable to check that your number of stitches is correct after every round. So in this round, because we increase in every stitch, so we should have 8 times 2, 16. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now this is correct. So actually, the marker is so that we know that we have reached the last stitch. Okay, we don't do this thing here. We don't do this one here because this is actually the slip stitch that we did to close the round. Alright. So this one, you notice that when you look at this one, right, there's a small little V shape right on top of it before my first stitch of this round. This will tell you that this stitch you don't actually crochet into it. We are completed already. So how we actually close this round? Okay, you undo this safety pin, this marker, and then you put through the first stitch of the row, and then you hook, and we do a slip stitch, meaning we pull through the first stitch and the working stitch on our hook without doing any crocheting. So this is a slip stitch, and then we will do 1 chain. Okay, and then we're going to do our first crochet into the hole again. So this is 1 single crochet, and this one is our first stitch of the 3rd row. Okay, in the 3rd row, it actually asks you to actually do an increase in every alternate row. So it means that the first stitch you do a normal single crochet, in the 2nd stitch you will actually do an increase. So I already did 1 single crochet. In the next one I'm going to do 2. Okay, so that means after 2 stitches I have 3 new stitches. This is one of the increase that we usually do, and then the next one will be a normal single crochet. Okay, and then this one is going to be increase, so it's alternate. Okay, so what I usually do is, I know 1 single, 2, double, 1 single, 2 double. So you say, oh no, what if I lose my focus and I forgot? So this is where the marker actually comes in handy. You know that this is your first stitch, and you know that this particular one is not counted. So you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still have 8 stitches that I didn't do in this round. So because you know it's 1, you do a single crochet, a second one you do an increase. That's a multiple of 2, right? So you know that this must be a single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double, single, double, single, double till the end. So you know that this next one that you're going to do is going to be a single. This is actually how you will tell that which stitch you are at. So now I'm supposed to do a single. When you do crochet, sometimes when you put through the hook, you might not hook all the small tiny strand in the yarn, but that's fine. You can just unhook and do it again. Actually, alternatively, you can tell whether you have increased or did a normal one by looking at the stitches itself. You look at this one. This is actually a single crochet in a stitch. But you look at here. Can you see? In one hole, there's actually 2 V's. That means there is 2 stitches in this single stitch from the previous row. That you know that you have done an increase in this. Then next one is single. Then a double, a single, a double, a single, potato. Okay, so to know whether you're on the right track, you do a count. We added 8 stitch into this row, so we have 16. And then because we only increase 1 stitch in every alternate row, so we only increase 8 stitches. So we should have 16 plus 8, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we are on the right track. Okay, so again, we have reached the last one. Undo your marker, do a slip stitch, pull this tight so that you know your gap at the joint won't be so big. Pull this tight and then put through, slip stitch, 1 standing stitch, and then single crochet into the first stitch, and then you're going to mark it. So this is the start of the 4th row. This row onwards, we're going to do just a 1 single crochet into every single stitch, so it will remain as 24 stitch at the end of it, and we're going to repeat this from row 4 to 9. So I'm going to show you 1 round, and then I will come back again after we finish round 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, before I continue, I'm going to show you actually how to do this. You see down here, you see the V, right? You go underneath it, put through, so you're like this. Can you see? And then you hook, and then you do this. This is a single crochet. Okay, so we have done 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So okay, so this is 24, and then we're going to close it. Take this out. In the first stitch, go through underneath it, yarn over, and then pull through. Okay, and then do a standing, and then do the single crochet in the first stitch. Okay, and then mark it. I would advise that if you are new to this, at least mark the first stitch for your first potato or 2, so that you know you will know when you need to stop. So now you can see that we have done 4 rounds. So how you count the rounds? 1 round, 2 round, 3 round, and the 4th round. So this is how we actually count, and then we will come back again after I finish the 9th round.